morning, wolves. Welcome to another Word of the Wolf. My name's Carter.
And my name is Tommy.
We bring you the news on Friday mornings. Today is Friday, February 2nd, 2024.
We are so happy you're here today.
Now let's get a school news report.
Hi, I'm Liam.
And I'm Annie.
We are so glad to have Annie here join us. She's a 5th grader in Miss Massey's class. Thank you for joining us. We are here to talk Wolfpack news, and boy, do we have a lot of it.
You should order your book today. The order will be open till spring break, but you don't want to miss out.
We started the Kids Heart Challenge. Have you registered for the challenge? If you haven't, you can register online. You seriously should.
There are 2 ways to register. You can download the American Heart Association app or visit the web at heart.org/schools.
Not only do we help our hearts, we also have a chance to win cool things for our school.
Yeah, the top 3 fundraising classrooms won a $50 Amazon gift card.
This year, if 50% of our school registers online, we will earn a $500 U.S. Games gift certificate to purchase PE equipment. So sign up today.
Together, we can build a community of lifesavers.
Now, let's get a Beanstack report.
Hi, I'm Jude.
I'm Blaine.
And I'm Lane.
You have until February 20th to finish your Cozy Winter Reading Challenge.
If you read 600 minutes, you will be able to have hot chocolate in the library.
Yum, hot chocolate is good.
Have you seen the special new stand in the library?
Yeah, what is it?
It is really neat. Our librarians have put together a list of books recommendations based on popular book series.
Like this one behind us.
So if you like Dogman books, think about checking some of these other books out next.
I'm going to read Investigators.
I think that would be a great book to check out for the whole school, don't you?
Absolutely. I would love to check out that out at the library. That is after I finish Wings of Fire.
That reminds me, there's a lot of books like Wings of Fire. Like these. Point at the screen.
No, you don't say
You're not
that.
supposed to read
You point at the screen.
Hi, my name is Mia,
And my name is Caleb.
and today we have Tegan, Mean and Kay, and Cove's talented mother here, Miss Blair Graves.
Miss Graves is a cosmetologist. Could you tell us what a cosmetologist is?
Yeah, so actually my job is the people that work on your hair, your skin, your face, all those things. When your mom goes to the salon and she gets her hair colored, that's my job. And then also too, if you want to know the real definition, it's more of like the people that specialize and have a license in beautifying people with the skin, face, and hair.
Where do you work?
I work at Blown Away in Hendersonville. It's a salon and suite. So there are a big salon up front, like a big open space, and then I work in a small space with another girl, and we own that separately from the main space in the front.
What type of training do you need to become a cosmetologist?
So we go to regular school just like anyone else. We apply to a school, we get in, and we go. The difference is when you go off to college and you apply somewhere, you have to go by classes. For us, it's by hours. So in the state of Tennessee, you have to have 1,500 hours to be able to get licensed. And so then once you go to school and you complete the 1,500 hours, you then have to go take a written test and then a hands-on test. And you have to pass both of those in order to be licensed to do hair.
STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, art, and math.
How do you use science and technology in your job?
So the technology part is more so along the lines of like what we're able tools to like plug in and things we can use to style hair and dry hair, that kind of stuff. Technology is more along the lines of what estheticians would do, which that's the people that work on your skin. They're able to use like 3D imaging and things like that to fix the issues with your skin. So really the technical side for us is more just like the things that are produced for us to use, like the heating elements to use on people that plug in the wall. And then as far as science goes, science is a huge part of our job. We actually work with chemicals every day. It's the correct thing, how much of it to mix, exactly which chemicals go with what. In order to produce what our clients are asking for, you do have to have the knowledge of what type of chemicals to use and how much of them.
How do you use math and art?
So math is kind of involved with science as well. It's more about the numbers of how much to mix and what to mix it with. It's very important that you get the ratios correct, because if you don't, your product may not turn out as you're thinking it will. But as far as art goes, I'm sure Miss Tyree has taught y'all, or at least most of the grades here, about the color wheel. And the color wheel is huge in what we do. It involves basically every single thing that you do in hair as far as coloring goes, because someone may have a certain color hair and then they want to have a different color hair. So I have to start with what the base is and what's across from it on the other end in order to get them the end result that they want. And also, too, art is very important in being a hairstylist, because I feel like you have to have an artistic ability to be able to do the job, and be creative and think outside of the box. And so art is honestly, to me, one of the most important things in doing hair, just to be able to be super creative and do things the way your client wants, but also to be able to put your own spin on it.
We use engineering and design process at school. Sometimes our plan doesn't work and we have to try things again. Does this ever happen in your job?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's a live and learn situation, kind of like it is with you guys. If you do something once and it doesn't go as planned, you're going to try again, and probably in the future you'll not make that same mistake again. I'm more of a seasoned hairstylist, so I've been doing this for over a decade now, and so things in the beginning when I was learning and it was all a process didn't always go as I really would have planned. Hairstyling isn't just the facts like math is. Like math is a fact. Like 2 + 2 is always going to be 4. But with hair, it's not a black and white situation. Sometimes there can be gray area and you're not able to fully understand why you did exactly what you should have done, but it didn't turn out how you thought. And so then we have to go back in and rethink and retry. But a lot of times, once you've done that once, you typically don't have to do it again. You make the mistake and you learn, and then you do it again, and it's perfect.
Can you show us some of your tools that you use in your job?
Yeah, so I actually brought a couple of things today without having to, show y'all the chemistry part of it, because that would take a very long time. But this is my favorite tool that I use. This is the curl and iron that I use on every single person. This kind of goes with the technology side of what I was talking about. I obviously have to have electricity to be able to use this, and this tool was designed to operate how I need to do the curls and the styles that I need. I use this on everyone when I finish doing colors or haircuts, just to style them with a salon finish before they leave. And I also use this regularly when I'm working on brides or kids that go to prom, any of those things that need styling. And then I have brought a couple other things as well. I brought these shears, which I also need every day to work. These are very important. These shears are specifically for cutting hair. They are not like regular scissors, completely different. They're made just for hair, and they are very, very important to keep sharpened and take very good care of. These are very expensive and needed to protect the hair and cutting. It's very important to go to a hairstylist who has a nice pair of shears to get your hair cut, because you can cause damage by using regular scissors at home. And so these are very important. This is probably my top thing. I have to have this every day to work in order to cut people and make their hair fresh and alive again. This is a huge, huge tool for hairstylists. And then I also brought this because not every hairstylist does this. And this is real human hair. And I figured y'all would think that this is kind of cool. These are extension swatches. And so I do extensions also too, to give people either more length, or if their hair is not super thick and they want more hair. This is how I am able to order from a site and know exactly how to match somebody's hair color, and be able to pull this name off the swatch and go to the site and order exactly what I need for someone's hair. This is a specialized trait in doing hair. Not everybody does extensions, and this is an extra class that you take in order to up your skill level in cosmetology. And so this is very important for me every day as well.
What's your favorite part of the job?
Honestly, I think working with people. I'm a very big people person. I love interacting with people, and so the biggest thing is sometimes you'll have people come in that are down on themselves or just need a change, and so it's really nice when you're able to use your craft to be able to uplift them and give them like a positive outlook on their self and just a bump of confidence just from doing slight things like haircuts and color. And it's always really nice when I turn the chair around and somebody gets very excited and is smiling and happy, and so I really enjoy being able to instill confidence in people again.
What's the craziest color you dyed someone's hair?
So actually, y'all probably would think this is very cool, and from a hairstylist perspective, it is very cool. It's also a lot of work and kind of hard to get out. But I have done rainbow, like down the shaft, like all the way, like a strand of hair, like you take a chunk of hair and you rainbow it out all the way down. I actually have done that on an adult and a teenager before. And so, you know, again, like I said, art is very important in my job, and I use it every day and on different walks of life. You know, I have had an older woman come in, it's probably someone close to your grandmother's age or older, who wanted pink hair, and she rocked it and she looked great. But I definitely think the craziest thing I've done is using all the colors in the rainbow on somebody.
What's the craziest haircut someone asked for?
So this is also something that I'm sure you guys see all around the school. I mostly do women's hair for the most part, but I do have some kids. I don't even cut Cove's hair. He goes to the barber shop because that's just not my specialty. But I have cut a mullet before, and that defies everything that you learn in cosmetology school as far as angles and degrees and all the math aspects that we use for cutting. It defies every single one of them. It is not anything that goes with what you're told to do, and completely opposite, but it is a very fun cut, and it's very in style right now. And I know a few of the boys around here wear it. I've seen it. It's very cool, but very different.
You know, some little kids get hold of scissors and give themselves a haircut, and it doesn't come out nicely. Do you ever have to fix the mistakes?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That happens actually all the time. Manny, Kate, and Tegan both actually cut their hair. Luckily, it was fixable, and it worked out okay because it was just in their bang area. But it happens, and sometimes it's as easy as flopping their part over to the other side to completely hide the mistake. And then sometimes we're able to just do layers or give them a shorter cut for it to work out. But sometimes it does just have to grow, and there isn't a whole lot we can do, especially if they cut it in the front and close to the scalp. And so that's why I always encourage y'all, if you want a haircut, please go to your parents and ask them to take you to a professional to get your haircut, because sometimes our hair grows slow and we may have to go get it cut and it wasn't the desired cut we were wanting in the first place. So that's why it's just a good thing to go to the professional.
What do you do if someone asks to fix their hair in a way that you know won't look good?
So actually in cosmetology school, another thing that we learn is face shape and structure and coloring of people's skin and eyes and their hair. And that plays a huge factor in knowing what color goes best with things. And so it's my job as a stylist to do what a client asks me to do, right? But also in having knowledge, I let them know when they tell me something that I don't think is going to look good with their skin color or their eye color or their face shape, that I am trained in that, and that they have taught me very well about it. And over the years, especially having what I have under my belt and how long I've been doing it, that I'm totally willing to do what they want, but I advise them against it for whatever the reason may be and why it wouldn't go well for them. But again, I am their hairstylist, and if that is what they want to do, that's totally fine. But it is my job to let them know in a polite way that it kind of defies the ruling that says that's what's best for them.
What advice would you give someone who is wishing to be a cosmetologist when he or she grows up?
I think the biggest advice I would give is to just follow your dream. When I was younger, I feel like cosmetology wasn't really considered like a real job. It is a hobby. I do enjoy doing my job, and you really should love your job. But
a lot of people were like, oh, you're going to go do hair. And so in anything that you guys do, I would never let someone's words discourage you. Everything that you love is going to make you prosper, which means it's going to make you happy, and it's going to earn you the money that you need to survive. And it's also going to bring you the thrill that you need to get up and go do your job every day, because I'm very, very happy with what I do, and I'm very happy to get up and go and do it every day. So I just encourage you guys that no matter what you choose, whether it's my line of work or something else, that you follow your dream and you pursue it as much as you can and be the best at it that you can. And I promise you, if you do that and you're happy with what you chose, then you'll be happy with your life.
Thank you, Ms. Grace, for teaching us about your amazing career.
Y'all are so welcome. Thank you for having me here today.
Hi, I'm Travis. I'm Katie.
And I'm Gabriel.
Our lunch options today are chicken tenders, hot dogs with rolls, carrots, fries, assorted fresh fruit, assorted cut fruit, and your choice of milk.
And today's weather will be a high of 56 and a low of 38 degrees. The chance of rain today is 10%. Today would be a good day to go outside.
Now will you please pause for a moment of silence? And will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now let's get it concluded.
Last week was the 100th day of school.
Yeah, I saw a lot of old people on Wednesday.
Let's check it out.
Thanks for tuning in, Wolves. Have a great weekend.
Another successful Word of the Wolf. We'll see you next week.